Aiden.
Welcome back.
I have slain the internet demon.
We never had any doubts.
Internet demon is dead.
Known as VPN.
Gone, and forgotten.
As Morgaine and Fulcrum are getting into a discussion, you have a tap, tap, tap on the mast of the crow's nest.
Sorry, hold on.
You look down and you see Tolig looking up.
Oh, is this the thing, Tolig?
Quiet, noise!
Sorry, quiet noise broke me a little bit. Turn back to Morgaine. Okay, so I was asking to keep an eye on him, and I guess maybe Griggs is doing something right now, so... Oh, okay, I'm coming down. Come on, Morgaine.
I knock an arrow as I go.
Can't find them! I slapped my eyes! Both of them!
Well, he said he couldn't find Spindle, though Spindle can turn invisible, and I think Griggs can, too. Sing that trail off and start looking around. Okay.
Orders! Ready! Then he pulls out a handful of sharpened things, 4 of which are knives, between his fingers, like a kid pretending to be Wolverine.
Keep an eye out for him. Don't stab him if you see him, but
Catch him.
catch him and get us.
Catch him! And then he starts wrapping up his hands, and he runs off.
Okay, do you think he heard that, Morgaine? Do you think he heard us?
Worried that he did.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, Captain, but, it's been 3 days. Are we doing ceremonies?
Yeah.
If so, when?
Lindell, I think at sundown tonight, I'd like to... Ballroom made that suggestion. I kind of liked it, because I know Skeezer liked that gesture.
Right, sundown.
So,
It's good.
We'll,
I'll spread the word.
thanks.
No, thank you. Captain, yes. Right, aye. And he takes off.
Oh, all right, Morgaine, I know we need to talk.
Yeah, we gotta find him though right now.
It's that bad?
If we started talking about him, and I'm telling you it's bad, and then he disappears, that's too much of a coincidence for me.
We should get Kodo on.
We need to
Ballroom.
find him.
Let's get Kodo on Ballroom.
Yeah.
Go around the ship to round both of our companions up.
We're on a manhunt on a ship.
Give me a perception check or investigation. Maybe investigation, because that's like a thorough searching. Perception is just a quick grab of what you notice. Investigation would be really looking for moving things around, you know?
Yep.
Got it. All right.
Have anything fun, extra? I don't think I do. I think it's just gonna be investigate. Oh, that's, I guess it's not terrible. It's a 15. Not great.
Okay.
Oh, 15.
Nice.
We're not horrible, but not great at this.
If definitely want to get Kodo and Balrin in on this as well. Find them and fill them in on.
Oh yeah. 'Cause I feel like either one of them is gonna be able to like detect
Kodo and
evil
Balrin are
or-
never hard to find. You can see Tonko is drinking quietly with Balrin. And Treat has run off with Tolig. And it is also helping search the ship with Tolig.
Okay.
Steve and Dibben are off by themselves. Kodo and Balrin, the party has found you.
Gentlemen, we need to find Griggs.
He's telling me we can't trust him, I guess. And he's suddenly gone missing. Which just seconds before he had told me that he hasn't seen Spindle in 2 days.
Wait, are you trying to find Spindle or Griggs?
Griggs, specifically Griggs.
Either one would be great, but Griggs specifically.
Hold on, give me a second.
One moment, please. I put a tracking device in his underwear.
I think I've got it. Hold on.
Here comes the spell that unravels the plot.
Morgaine, how do you know we can't trust him, though? You didn't quite tell me.
It says that I can find the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as a human or a unicorn. As long as I've seen the creature up close, within 30 feet at least once.
Okay. You guys see Balrin reach into his pockets of the jacket. He pulls out a little bit of fur, sprinkles it.
Like this.
Wrong hand, sorry. Sprinkles it. It falls down. He's like, and you guys see it infused with energy, pale blue, and it rushes into his nose. And you see like a fog roll out of his mouth, like it's suddenly very cold and it's his hot breath. And you sense that on top of the ship, above the crow's nest, riding the masthead, or not the masthead, riding the very top of the mainsail, you ping an imp.
Huh.
I turn and I fire.
Balrin takes the trident and just kind of nonchalantly points up to Morgaine.
Can I see it?
No.
Damn.
But he's told you the location. You can't actually make a shot. And the way it works is you have disadvantage.
Okay. That's the case. No, this isn't gonna work. I was like, am I technically trying to am I trying to hit him so I would have advantage to get rid of that? But I don't think that's gonna work. I was like, is there any way I can negate that? All right.
I know, because you're a cam.
That's what I do.
I was waiting for the ninja trick.
I was trying to come up if I had one, but I don't think I have one. So, all right.
Do you think he's up there?
We're gonna find out. Okay. Oh, okay. We rolled a 19 and a 12. So 12's not so bad. That's a 21.
You're having your conversation. Balrin does his thing, gives you the information. You guys see Morgaine steps out from quarters onto deck, draws and fires, and
I cast the Lambent touch too, so he can't go sneaky again.
How much damage do you do? That's going to be really key right here.
Probably a lot. Let's
probably.
Well, with the Lambent touch, it's going to do a fair amount. So the regular one won't do too bad. So that's going to do 7.
Okay.
And then, what is it called? Guiding Bolt is the spell, so I think it's 2d6 if I remember right. Oh look, I have it bookmarked. Perfect. Oh no, it's 46.
That's what I thought.
Well, we're gonna find out. It's alright.
20.
Balrin got hit by one of those once. It sucked.
17.
In a flash of light, the arrow strikes clean through nothingness, stops, and as it bursts of light, you suddenly see appearing all at once an impaled imp and a shotgun spatter in the direction of the arrow through its body of its own burning blood as the whole thing becomes black smoke that smells vaguely of sulfur. And he's gone.
I think I found him.
You think he'd learn? We've done that to him like a few times.
Were we looking for him, though?
Well, yeah, him and Griggs. Either one.
Well, then why'd you just kill him?
I'm pretty sure he was listening to our conversation.
So I don't know why he did.
I'm pretty sure he alerted Griggs.
Well, I guess that proves what you were saying was true, Mergain, but you never really got to the... You think we can talk about it now?
Yes, we still need to find him, but... yeah, so basically, let's call him your uncle. That's what he claims to be, and for everything I can tell, he seems to be truthful in everything he said. And he's been straightforward with everything he said to me, as far as I can tell. But he said that basically Griggs is an imposter, that he is a liar, that he is masquerading as someone that has a similar, I guess, story to you, where he's got the color in his beard and all of these things to try to fit in, I assume, to get close to you for some reason. But he says that he's an imposter and that it's not actually true. And I can only imagine he's here for purposes of spying, something of that nature. Now, I will say your uncle is biased in his direction, whereas he thinks that you should accept only the light side and try to rid yourself of the dark. But again, I tried hard to call any bluff that he may have made, but I couldn't see any evidence that your uncle would lie to me, or that he was telling me half-truths, or that he was holding anything back. No, lies by omission, anything like that. I have no choice but to believe him, and I'm generally skeptical.
When did any of this happen?
How long has it been in game time?
This
4
is day
days?
3. That was 4 days ago.
Yeah. It was right before we set off for Plix's.
These are such
literally
weird.
Yeah, I lost some time there. I don't know. There's a period of time where I don't have any memory of this place, and I only have memory of that place. But you guys didn't seem to notice me gone, and I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Well, these are did, I think, and I don't think we believed him. Damn. So, okay, I don't know what any of this means, though. Why spy on me?
Whoa, hey, okay. What is wrong? And you see Griggs is being sort of shoved by Tolig up.
Where you been?
Thanks, Tolig.
I was below the decks. I was tying knots. What I was told to do. Securing things, making things not bump around, boat stuff.
Oleg was keeping
Morgan, what
an
is
eye
your
on me.
rank? Do I call you captain? I don't call you captain. Are you second mate? What do I say? Do I just say Morgan?
I don't require a title.
All right, great. I don't either. I'm a real casual guy. It's like, who needs titles? It's just pretentious. No offense, Captain Fulcrum. You're a good guy. I appreciate
all right,
all
Griggs.
your efforts.
Griggs.
Yeah. What is it?
You talk too much.
Sorry.
Now,
you're not the first.
Where have you really been? Because Toleg here, I point over. Toleg here is keeping an eye on you, as you know, and he's really good at that. And all of a sudden, he couldn't find you. And I can only imagine if Toleg couldn't find you, it's because you're trying not to be found.
That is fair. So here's what I did. I was just trying, like daily.
Is it insight?
To see if I
have
could
a 22 insight.
my powers to work, because I got like cool powers, and I was able to go invisible, but I wasn't really sure if I was invisible or not, because when I go, I can still see myself. But then I saw Toleg get all weird and go all over the place. But he's always all weird and all over the place. So I was like, all right, he's just going to let me do my job. That is partially true. The truth is he was trying to see if his powers work, but he is downplaying the reason. But I found something weird below decks, I'll tell you that much.
There's lots of weird things below deck. I feel you're telling us half-truths right now.
I'm sorry. I always tried to be as straightforward with you guys as I possibly can.
That's not true.
You guys can throw me off the boat anytime you want. And it's like, I'm a little guy with just,
All right, remember talking
good
too much
fashion
Bart?
sense.
You're doing it again. Now, why did you really try to use your powers again?
Fulcrum starts pacing.
Do you want me to make sure that he tells the truth?
Yes.
That would be fantastic.
Do we want to do this one last try, little man?
We can do it the hard way or the easy way.
Oh, all right. I've been a little panicky that I haven't found Spindle at all.
We found him. He's gone for now.
What? Where?
Don't worry about it. He's not here anymore.
No, what does that even mean?
Means he's not on the boat anymore.
Hold on. You found him, but he's not on the boat?
Yep. He was on the boat. He's not on the boat
I understand.
Anymore.
Yeah, that is loud and clear.
He's some kind of a magical demon-y type of creature.
Yes.
He's harder to dispatch than someone that's here, physically.
Yes.
So just keep
right.
that in mind.
Of course. I was trying to use my powers to see if they're still there. That's true. But I specifically was trying to... Look, he's on me all the time. And I can't go anywhere because I'm on the boat. I just wanted to give him the slip so I could be by myself for once, all right? I almost died trying to show you guys I am legit.
24.
It's true. He thinks he deserves a little bit of freedom.
Okay.
For having almost died for you. But I am legit is a lie. I am legit is straight up bullshit. He knows he's not legit. I'm here to help you guys out. I am here to make sure that we get wherever the end is in sight. I am just gonna pitch in and do whatever I can to make sure that we get to that end.
Odo, he's still not telling us the truth.
Do you want me to waste a spell on him or end him?
Whoa, I don't need to be ended. Look, okay. Give me an intimidation there, Kodo. and go ahead and take advantage. Not that you really need it, I'm sure.
As he's towering like 9 feet tall.
Yeah, he's already huge.
Crackling.
I have a
And,
+6 to intimidation, so this will be good.
Jesus, this is gonna be ridiculous.
Do you understand how bad of a time you're picking to lie to us right now?
23.
Okay,
I actually think he's capable of telling the truth.
Well, he's running out of chances, though.
just don't kick me off the boat, all right? I need to stay.
I guess it depends on, are you more afraid of whatever you're afraid of, or are you more afraid of us?
Both? Okay? Both? Because, like, you guys are scary, but, like, not scary, but, like, scary. Like, you're normal, but you're scary if you want to be, like, you're so, like, he's looking up at you, Kodo. Okay. You're looking at me like you're going to eat me.
Griggs?
I won't, but Keurig might.
Okay. Okay. Ha ha ha.
Are you bound to Spindle?
Yes.
So if we kill you here, you're gonna go right to what you're afraid of, aren't you?
Look. I just want to stay with you guys. I am trying so hard to be straightforward with you because I don't want to die and I don't want to leave.
You want to stay with us. The only way to do that is to tell us what's really going on, or otherwise, we definitely won't trust you on the boat.
Look, I just...
You either have definitely no trust, or maybe some trust.
Okay. So I'm like a researcher who a long time ago I heard a thing.
Like bullshit.
And I heard a thing, and it was like the best in the world, and like you've got it, all right? You've got it, and I don't know why. And I was so close. I was literally talking to the old man, and he gave it to you, all right? And I don't know why, but okay. And he's looking at you, Morgaine. And so I just want to hear it.
So you're afraid of
like
us.
Gold, like you have like diamonds in your like throat. And I just want to hear it.
You're afraid of us, but you're also afraid of the man in red. Am I right?
He is so bad. He's the worst. He's gonna totally kill you and take it from you like bad.
He's gonna try.
But he plays a good song, that's true. He's where I heard the first time I was there. It was like so good. So you can't let him get it, and you're doing so good. Like, I'm so proud of you. I'm super jealous, but like I'm really proud because you're so good at this. And I will totally help you.
So
You're God.
You're bound to Spindle, right?
No, yes, and no. No, he's like bound to me. Because he is like, I am bound to the sin stress.
Got it.
Are you really?
That's where all this ties together.
What? Look, you guys have been through a lot, and I'm really sorry about all this, but you know, it's
Zone of truth.
Mm-hmm.
But what?
I don't want to leave, and I don't want to die. I don't know what she's going to do to me if I can't make her happy now, and I can't do the job she asked me to. And she
What
knows
job
I'm
did
not...
she ask you to do?
She wants me to kill her daughter. I can't do that. She's told me.
The widow bride. That's her daughter.
Yeah, I can't fight that thing. Have you seen her? It's scary, terrifying. She's like a giant, ugly demon spider thing. She can find when we sleep. It's awful. Look, I signed on board because it could get me here. Because once you guys got on the ship, it's like, there it goes. And I've come too far to not be near it. So, or to like learn it. And so, once you guys got on the boat, I guess I'm on the boat now. But then like things got worse, and so I needed help. And like somehow, this little monster appears in my quarters. But he turned out to be like a really nice guy. He's into stories, and he can hold his liquor. And he calls me lame, and he's not wrong, but like we have a code, yeah?
Okay.
Who is the red shirt or red cloaked man? How do you know him?
A long time ago, I heard he was playing in the town. I myself am an aspiring musician. But I was like, I don't know. I guess I'm not very good. I thought so. So like, anyway, I went to go hear him play. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. He's like... I mean, first off, he was like hot, you know? It's like dripping with charm. He just commanded the room. He pulled the sweetest sadness out of me. I tried to follow him, and I lost him on the road. But he's they called him D'Amato. D-A-M-A-T-O. The minstrel in red, or the red musician, or the red singer. All along the coast, I kept being like a few days behind him. I never found them again, but oh my god, so many people knew what I was talking about, that song. And then I found the old man, and he's like, he knew all kinds about it. And so he told me about it, and I was talking to him about it. And I don't know, like, you guys kind of don't, I mean, you understand, but you don't really understand. It's like, you guys have heard it enough now. It's different now. You're so good. And he gets like a little bit too close. He's definitely in your bubble, Morgan. You're so good. Like, you understand. Like, you make it sound almost better. It's like, it's so... And then he's got his hand on your chest. So.
Oh, no, he doesn't. As soon as he raises his hand up, I knock an arrow, and it's in his eye. It's like right there.
Yeah, I can. The person, right? Okay, like the circle. Sure. So, I've lost track. Please don't shoot me in the eye.
So, why are you on the boat?
Why is
you have a job?
Listen to us. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm here because he's here. And he points to Morgaine.
Great.
Do you know that Spindle was listening to the two of us up on the main mast?
No.
And that's in the zone of truth, okay. Looks like you're
Well,
fine.
I haven't heard from him in like 5 or 6 days. Before... Hold on, I'm getting a dark secret.
Ooh.
Getting some whispers here.
Ooh, whispers.
Been a while since I played that game, so I'm trying to remember if what I'm remembering is correct before I start talking about it. It's gonna be not so dark soon, don't worry. Okay, that's
so I haven't heard from him in a while, which is strange, you know. But when I heard that you guys, that you found, that you like saw D'Amato, the raccoon part was weird. But when you saw D'Amato, it was like he knows. So I guess on one hand, I'm like happy I don't have it, because then he'd be trying to kill me, but he can't kill you, Morgaine, because he will totally try to kill you, and he'll like pull it out of your face or something. I don't know. It's going to be real bad.
Yeah, we've experienced that already. Captain Fulcrum here is probably the reason I'm still standing here today.
I mean, I thought he was just like a bard, but then they said like, you guys were talking about like he can fly, and the raccoon was weird, and that he doesn't, that he could like be in fire and stuff. That's a lot. So crazy flying fire bard thing, dude.
So I guess the question is, Morgaine, I know you were trying to warn me, but was Spindle spying on me or spying on you?
That's
Probably both.
Spindle is like a really good liar. Like, even I don't ever know when he's telling me the truth. I'm just putting that out there.
Sort of like you,
I really try, but you guys are really good. It's almost like you guys like really don't trust like anybody.
Well,
But you know what? In this case, like, you're right. So, like, good job.
Don't
And
have
then
a
he
great
goes to like
reason
Pat
trust a lot of
Kodo,
people.
and before he gets close to Pat and Kodo, he's like, maybe.
It's not so much a lack of trust. I just assume that everybody's lying. Act accordingly.
That is a very safe way to travel. I've done the same. Usually
So-
I am the one that's lying.
You have left your patron and decided to follow Morgaine because you like his song.
Oh, yeah, left my patron is, I feels like the other way around, but
Have you done your job?
no.
Then you have
And I'm
betrayed your patron, have you not?
Yes, yeah, but like it's like saying, look, I'm gonna hire you to build a castle, and you're totally not qualified because you are a plant. So, like, that's kind of what happened here, and I mean, I'm glad I got the job, because the job comes with like these cool powers that allowed me to like reconnect to here. And honestly, I almost died a bunch of times getting here, but I am like so here. And he turns to Morgaine. He's like, I am so here. It's like I got your. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
You know, Kodo, I appreciate your zeal, but he didn't carry out his mission, which was, I think, in theory, a bad thing. So he's, I guess it could be worse.
apparently his mission's the same one as mine.
I could be like so much worse. I talked to Spindle. like sometimes he tells me stuff and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he turns to Fulcrum. He's like, we are not the first.
I kind of already thought that.
I mean, I met
He's mentioned at least 2 others. I don't know, like, a lot of details, but he has said that they tried and failed. But I didn't know about your thing, and he's pointing to the tattoo. So maybe it was Spindle with 2, or there's like, I don't know. It's very confusing.
Do you have any idea why Spindle would be trying to listen on us and not telling you about it?
Because his loyalty is not like we're like roommates with a really long contract. Shipmates. That's better. You know, honestly, it gels better. It's like me and the dog gnome, you know, like we're here and he's over there and I'm over here and we're on the same boat together, but we don't have to like each other because that dog gnome does not like me like at all. And then at that point, you see like Treat comes running up behind Tolug. Like, they see Tolug pulls out real quick a piece of like busted, nasty looking beef jerky, snaps it in half, hands it to Treat, and eats himself. He's like, oh, they hate me so much. I think the gnome is peeing on my things.
Morgaine, what was the suggestion? Off the boat or?
No, come on. I swear. You want me to like, I don't know what I've got to do to prove myself, but I will do it. Please. And he's turning to you, Morgaine. Please. I just want to be close by. I don't want to lose you.
Only way to keep him on this boat is in a cell. So, you go in a cell.
Can I have like a big cell? Like,
you don't get a choice about anything anymore.
What about the room I was already in? I'll go right back to it right now.
Don't get to make suggestions.
Pretty much our main cell, I think. That's where we put him in the first place.
Where's the brig on this ship?
Essentially, that secret room.
Yeah. So, you're gonna go in there, and you're gonna talk to us when we want to talk to you. And we'll give you enough food to stay alive, but probably not a lot more than that.
Sure. That's
and
that is fair.
More answers. You provide them.
All of them. I will tell you everything I know, Morgaine.
One way or another, you will.
I know you got like a new song that I've heard about that the guys are talking about. Do you have like any more new songs, or are you making like new songs? Because they sound like really good. I just want to say you're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you.
You realize locking him up will not stop this spying, right?
Well, I was maybe thinking that we need Spindle.
We need Spindle.
I feel like getting rid of him entirely is a worse option.
He's not gonna go away. He turns to you like side-eye Kodo and backs off a couple feet. He's not gonna like go away for forever. He does come back.
No, I know. But he doesn't come back if you don't, right? You said he's tied to you?
I get the impression that he'll come find us either way.
We don't have to like test that theory out, because like if I was being like deceptive or something, I would understand if you need to try that. But like at the same time, I just want you to know there's not a level we need to go to, because like I will totally tell him this is how it is, Spindle. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna listen to me now, because the guys don't trust you and they don't trust me. And if it's between you and me, it is definitely gonna be me, Spindle. I'll let you know that. And then I'll shake him a lot. and they're like, whatever you need.
Has he ever been gone this long before?
No.
So what makes you think he's coming back? For you, at least. He might have new orders now.
He might. But I just turned invisible downstairs, so...
Yeah, you don't get to do that anymore.
So now we're keeping him alive just to try to lure back Spindle? Is that the plan?
Not necessarily, but I...
Guess I'm confused why we need Spindle to begin with.
I don't know if this is right, but the way I see it, like one of those keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I feel like if he's not here, then he's whoever's above him, because he's clearly just a minion.
Clearly, it's just me. I don't make the decision. The Sinstress.
He's gonna... We have a better chance of forewarning if he's here than if he's not.
Oh,
the way I see it.
Well, I mean...
I don't want to keep him here. But I feel like...
No, that's why I want to really earn your trust, because Morgan, I'll tell you, like, it's not even me. Like, the Sinstress, like, has had way more conversations with Fulcrum here. Like...
Morgan, I thought you said he was faking this.
She likes him.
That's what I was told.
I don't know who told you that.
Or, I mean, maybe I misinterpreted what he was faking. But he said that he was an imposter and that he was a liar, and he mentioned the colors in the beard and that they weren't what we were led to believe they were.
So what are the colors in your beard?
Oh, they like appeared. Like after I started using cool power things that Spindle gave me. Then they kind of like stopped because I can't fight crazy spider demon, that's for sure. So now I guess it's just like a fashion statement. I haven't tried shaving it because that's like, it's just, like I feel gross even saying it, you know? Like, it's weird having it there. You guys get where I'll just shut up because it's who they're talking about. See, I'm trying to work on that. For you.
So was your source wrong, Morgaine?
I don't know, but I can tell you that he didn't believe he was wrong. If he was. And again, I may have misinterpreted. I may have misinterpreted how he was indicating him as being an imposter.
It looks like you guys have like a lot to chew on. So if you want me to go back to my box, I can go there right now because I want to help you guys out. And you seem to be like really just like increasingly irritated with every syllable out of my mouth. And I don't want to do that to you guys because you guys have been so generous letting me like continue to live another day. And like just, you know, like hearing me out instead of throwing me overboard, which I really appreciate. So I'm just going to go back to my box if that's cool with everybody.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
We will say when we are finished with you.
Oh yeah, this thing's a great idea.
Are we finished with him?
I was finished with him about 30
so.
minutes ago.
Tolag, take him back. Not.
God!
Oleg loses sight of you. We will consider that a hostile move. Remember that.
No cool powers. I understand. Above board all the time.
Now we're done with you.
Thank you for my dismissal. And he goes back to the brig. And Tolig keeps like going through weapons in his bag and looking at him.
All of his sharps.
And making a choice.
One day.
All right,
Picking up the
so
most appropriate one.
not that we're actively looking to throw that man off the ship, but when we get back to the island, what is your plan, Morgaine?
I don't know. The issue is... So...
Was that a mouse, I hope, Fulcrum?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
it's fine. So...
There's nothing major.
I'll put it out here for everyone. I was going to tell you in private, Fulcrum, but...
No, it's okay. I'm not getting anything from anyone.
According to your uncle, your father is the man in red. And your mother, which is your uncle's sister, is also Harmony's mother. That's why having Griggs here with any ties to that seems like either he will have some information or he will be the vector in which we get information. That's why I want to keep him around.
I'm confused, but I thought Fulcrum's father was the Baron.
He thought that too.
What are you saying?
Is the man in red the Baron? So I believe he was destroyed.
All I know is that that's what I was told. And again, I could find no inkling that he was lying to me. So either he's telling me something that he believes but isn't true, or he's telling me something he believes that is true. But either way, he believes it.
Does the man in red know this?
That I don't know. I think so. From what was told to me, it seems like he's aware that Fulcrum's his son, and that I think he wants to destroy him. And he also wants to destroy me because he wants the song.
When we
and he wants
encountered
harmony.
him at the safe house, he seemed to be fully intent on you, Morgaine.
Yeah, that explained that.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Diesel Shot.
Welcome.
Oh, thank
Welcome.
you, Diesel
Welcome,
Shot.
Raiders.
Thank you.
The day is dragging on, and you guys are starting to watch the sun begin to set, though you don't have the full array of colors of a sunset yet.
We're doing just a little something for Skeezer in a little bit, and I want to make sure we focus on that, but I can't. Fulcrum like staggers a little bit and finds somewhere to sit down.
I was hoping not to have to drop all this at once, but seemed like it had to be done.
So, okay. Okay.
I know. It's a lot. A lot.
Yeah. I'll have to think about this. I can't. No, we gotta do this for Skeezer tonight. But nothing makes sense anymore.
Morgaine, who was your source?
So, his name, I have written down. Valendiel. He is on some sort of... I don't really know. It's only from what I've heard. It described as some sort of like heavenly, celestial place. He called it the Bright. And for everything I could tell, it seemed like what others have described as heaven. Place where you go when your days here are done, and it's everything you've ever wanted, and then some. Like, forever.
Kodo, you can make a religion check. Balrin, you can make a religion check on that one.
16.
So, go ahead. Yeah, let's get the rolls out.
19.
You've heard, Balrin, you've heard members of the Circle a long time ago refer to it by multiple names: the Shine, the Bright, the Bright Lands, the Fields, but it's essentially divine casters view it as the source of positive energy, or the conduit through which positive energy reaches the prime material plane. That it's like if your god is far, far away, the road through which their power reaches you is through the Bright. Kodo, it is not called the Bright. It is called the Shine. And in ancient times, Ishar herself bent the sun's light off her wings and forged the land through which all of her faithful could pull her light to bring goodness into the world. Because she is generous, she has allowed lesser gods to use it as well.
Well, I mean, I've heard of the Bright Lands, but I mean,
And so the Zalandil, for, again, I'm not any sort of religious scholar, but just from terms that I know, he seemed almost like maybe what you would call an angel, or he was like almost like this holy warrior of like originating from this place. And he wants to help Fulcrum, obviously, being his nephew, but he also wants to help Harmony, who is his niece, and he wants to save his sister, Salanil, who was both of their mother, and whom he claims the man in red has trapped somewhere, has her imprisoned.
Why didn't he come to Fulcrum?
He claims that he
going to
cannot.
save the dream.
What's that?
Is that who we were going to save in that dream?
No, that was.
I don't think so.
Oh, Z-Bomb.
Thank you, Z-Bomb
Hey,
Gaming.
thanks,
Thank
Z-Bomb.
you for the raid. Thank you.
Welcome, Z-Bomb. And Lady Z.
All the Z's.
All the Z's, y'all.
So he claims the man in red has her imprisoned somewhere.
Can't come to me?
He can't come to you. He didn't really know why, but it almost seemed like the channel to reach you was blocked, or it was fuzzy. And I don't know if he's always in Ampersand and he's always watching you, or if that's just the thing he can get into and talk to me. I don't know. But every time he has appeared to me, he has spoken to me through ampersand. Ampersand's eyes glow gold. And he talks in this... I assume he doesn't open his mouth. It's like a... Right?
Yeah, you don't see
okay.
ampersand open his mouth.
I was making sure. So
it's actually...
It's telepathic.
Yes. It is a stereo sound that comes in as if it's all around you. Yeah.
Wait, what? You're talking about Fulcrum's mouse.
Right.
Yeah, he's... I mean, I guess I could tell you guys now, he's a bat mouse.
A bad mouse?
Bat. Like, you know, bat and a rat.
He talks like this when he gets mad.
Jen! Nice yoga pants.
I love Bat Dad so much.
Bat Dad is so good.
I love Bat Dad. Anyway. Yeah, so he says he came to me because he couldn't reach Fulcrum directly. So.
How... I mean, if this is all true, how did I end up with the Baron? I don't remember.
I don't know. He says that the weaver or the seamstress or whatever is almost like seems like a high-ranking officer of the Man in Red. Maybe the Baron was the same. I don't know.
I hear things still sometimes. After we fought the Widow Bride, I heard a voice inside that asked if I wanted to engage a protocol, thing of that nature. I don't know.
Fulcrum, upon uttering those words,
Oh, crap.
protocol? Would you have the protocol engaged?
No.
Do we all hear that, or does he just...
No, only he hears that.
Okay.
He looks suddenly terrified. Like, color drains out of his skin, eyes go wide. No.
Right there?
Yeah.
Beulah online?
Beulah offline?
What?
Very well.
He did things to me. I can hear something talk to me ever since I first started sailing with the grid, but it only happens rarely. And I just said it, and I don't know what it's gonna do if I ever tell it. I don't even want to say it. I just don't trust anything he did to me.
Levi, how much would Morgaine know about the Baron? Like, I don't know how much knowledge about what the Baron was is like
More okay.
General
This
lore.
campaign picked up immediately at the end of the last campaign. Like Halloween 1 and 2. Within moments of one ending, the other one picks up. So, with the exception of Kodo, the Baron is common knowledge to all of you. It is known publicly that he created monsters, that those monsters still roam the forests of Tristale, that now the seemingly dangerous forests of Tristale are even more dangerous, and that he was seemingly brought down by a group called the Bright Sky Legion only to almost completely destroy them again. And that there are even worse monsters that all of you would have heard about, again with the exception of Kodo, that were intelligent not just like beasts, that called themselves his children, that were like a true thorn in all the forces for good.
Well, Fulcrum, I don't know a lot about this, but the Baron's creatures, his children, as they're called, they've kind of always been, from what I understand, monstrous conglomerations of multiple beings brought into one. Now, I don't want to liken you to them, but if I tried, what would be the only thing I could think of that made you monstrous or conglomeration of other things? The fact that maybe your light side and dark side put into one being, right?
That's why he named me what he named me.
Or maybe you're the child of an angel and a demon, and you weren't put together by the Baron at all.
I look down at the tattoo. I kind of always, these strings, I don't know, I guess I just imagined they were what he put me together with.
Maybe he did work on you, maybe he didn't, I don't know, but it would reason, or it would make sense. There's a way for this story to make sense if it's true, is what I'm saying. I can't tell you how much it is true or not, but
when I was in the Feywild, I met some dwarves.
When I was in the Feywild, whoops.
And they were able
Sorry about that.
They were able to take the souls of people and weave them into knots, threads. They kept them in their pockets.
That's awful.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that was like so drunk left field Balvin contribution to the conversation. I fucking loved it. He's like, hey, so
I was in the Feywild.
I was hanging out in the Feywild.
I met these dwarves.
That's my bad.
They kept people in their pockets. You guys like, that's cool, man.
Good talk, Boren.
Just what to say.
I think what Boren's trying to say is that's yet another example that maybe the story you were always taught of your origin isn't fully the truth.
Okay. 9 hells, this is a lot. Look, I really appreciate you all looking out for me, and despite everything I know that just happened, I want to make sure we get through this together, and if he's gonna come for us again, Morgaine, I guess we gotta be ready.
I think that's inevitable. I don't think that's a maybe.
I think maybe we should let anyone know who's still on the ship, the kind of danger they're in, and if they want to get off when we get to the colony. I don't think I want to put anyone else in danger who we don't have to, who doesn't want to be here.
Don't disagree.
Feel bad for Dragon Burl and all this, everyone else.
Not your fault. You have no idea.
Right.
Well, I mean, he's actively hunting you, Morgaine, not Fulcrum, right?
I think he's hunting us both. I have what he wants, but I think he's trying to gain some sort of control over Fulcrum, so that, and again, this is inference, but it seems that his uncle and the Man in red are kind of two sides of the coin. Uncle's trying to pull him towards the light. The Baron's trying to... Not the Baron, sorry. Man in red is trying to pull him towards the dark. And it would make sense if he truly has imprisoned his mother. And if he's chasing me and the song and therefore probably Harmony, who is Fulcrum's sister, logic tracks. Family reunion.
Captain.
Yeah.
I told this to Skeezer once and he didn't listen to me. None of that fucking matters. It doesn't change a goddamn thing. These assholes, angels, devils, doesn't matter what the fuck they are. They don't get to tell you who you are, or what you get to be. You can go down that same rabbit hole Skeezer just went down, lead you to the same destruction. Believe yourself some plaything to some malevolent being, just to watch him pull you apart. To undo you, because you believe you're part of some bigger plan that they have. Or you can just go be you.
If I'm honest, Paul, that's kind of what I always wanted.
Then go do it. That's what I'm doing. Been doing my whole damn life.
Be there with you.
Thank you. Until Skeezer and then the rest of you guys, I really didn't know what it was like to have friends.
It was less complicated.
It was boring and I hated it. This hurts a lot, but I wouldn't have given up any of what I had with Skeezer and what I have with you guys. That means it's gonna get complicated. I'm okay with that.
All right.
It's already complicated. No fear of it becoming that.
Okay, well, Morgaine, thanks. I gotta sleep on this and hopefully not have any really, bad dreams. But I think maybe it's time that we all and everyone else on the ship had a chance to say goodbye to Skeezer.
Agreed.
Okay.
The sun begins to set. Lindell has everybody gathered on the deck. Steve and Treat sort of stay towards the back. Captain?
Yeah, I got it, Lindell. And Fulcrum walks kind of up a few steps so he can get a little bit of elevation, and he pulls back his hood, and from kind of behind underneath his cape, he pulls out the real hat he had fashioned after Skeezer was always trying to get him to wear a captain's hat more often. With that illusionary hat he kept putting on his head. And he puts it on, kind of tries to fidget a little bit over his horns, and we're all here tonight to say goodbye to a friend that I don't think any of us are ever going to forget. And the one thing that I think we can all take solace in is that Skeezer died being him. He loved learning. He loved learning about people, about things, about everything. The amount of questions he would ask you, the conversation rabbit holes you'd go down just because he wanted to know. That's who he was. First person I ever met who didn't immediately kind of give me a side-eyed look, and he wanted to know who I was. And he talked to me, bought me some desserts. No one had ever talked to me or given me the time of day like that. And I look out here amongst a lot of you who knew him for a long time and those who share a connection with him that we'll never understand, even if you didn't know him for very long. And I just want you all to know that Skeezer made his own life. No one made his. You all get to make your own too. Me, you, Kodo, just Steve. Whatever you came from, this is our life now. Lead and manage and do what we want. And that's what Skeezer did. So, when we get back in a few days' time, any of you who want to pursue other things, want to stay maybe to see if you can get into the colony, whatever you want to do, we'll help you. We'll be there to support you for that. Because we're all family. We're all each other got on this crazy, wherever the hell we are. And we're going to look out for each other. Just like Skeezer always looked out for us. So now we're going to put out some boats, little paper ones that he always liked. Something back in Glassgate. A few of you might know about it, some of you might not, but I think you'd like it. And, if anyone else wants to say anything. Thank you, everyone.
The silence settles. Dibben walks over to the edge of the ship with a small paper boat, drops it in the water. Tonko does. Steve drops one in and then takes a crumpled hunk of paper from Treat and drops it in.
Are there any others?
Fulcrum puts in one of his.
Lindell takes one. And then you see Burl steps down, walks over the edge. Takes a drink and throws the bottle into the ocean. Here's a good gnome. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. He goes back to his spot. Lindell drops one in. I'm not, Skeezer was
always first, mate. So,
Oh, nope, there he is.
What the hell? What the hell?
I have all the power.
Go ahead.
Oh, there it is.
Continue.
You always made me feel like I was first, mate. I don't know. I'm bad at these. I'm gonna miss him. Gonna miss his stories, his questions. Excellent cartographer. Good navigator. Even if we can't drive the ship right. He steps away.
Well said.
There's
Tolig runs over to the edge and throws a masterwork axe into the ocean. Yeah! Yeah! And he spits in the ocean and pulls a chunk of his beard out and throws it into. Griggs is in a box, so I don't have to worry about Griggs. I think I've got all my NPCs there.
Kodo walks up. He has his harness inside the paper boat. And he drops it down. I didn't know you long, friend. But I do consider you one of my dearest friends. Safe travels. May Ashara guide you.
As the boats start to float away, I'm going to attempt Fulcrum to cast Wall of Light beneath them. So in the water, I don't know if I can pull this off, but almost like it just looks like a road of light as they sail away from us, kind of under the water.
You even managed to bring it in slow, so it fades up. And as it stretches out, they sail off and on it, bobbing. Eventually, they trail behind you 50 yards. And eventually, they're so small, you can't see them anymore. Night falls. And the ship moves on. And that's where we're going to end it.
Well played.
Perfectly. Nice job.
That was good. That was good.
Good stuff. That was great.
So, thank you for joining us with our goodbye to Skeezer. We'll be back in 2 weeks with Everstorm, 10 p.m. And somebody else handle stuff. What do we got tomorrow? Huttenberg, yes?
No. We're on opposite weeks.
Following week. Yeah, following week.
So, tomorrow is absolutely nothing here at T2KB, but
Time off.
time off.
Have fun with your families on Sunday.
On Monday, 10 p.m. Central Time here, we have the Wisdom Check. Myself and Jeff, who is here with us, but not on screen at the moment. We
That's
do a
right.
little podcast, TTRPG talk show. Our guest Monday is going to be Matt Jowett from Grim and Perilous Studios. He was our first guest back in episode 3.
Oh, wow,
when
yeah.
me and Jeff
I guess
first
it
decided
was.
to have a guest on the show.
Yeah,
So
way back.
It has been a year and a half since.
Oh my god!
A year and a half.
Oh,
It's been a baby's getting so big.
So a lot has happened. A lot has happened since then. He got picked up by Zweihander, and he's done all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna catch up with him on what's been going on, and we're gonna talk a lot about which kind of famous IPs out there that we would like to have turned into TTRPGs, and what sort of system would be best used for them.
that's actually a lot of fun.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna
And that's something you guys haven't really done before.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
He offered it up. It was his idea. So
That's a great idea.
that's what we're going to talk about on Monday. So
That's
the
good
wisdom
nerd
check.
fodder. You guys can wax philosophic about that for hours.
Yeah, and then Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Cameron is now
Tuesday.
doing 2 shows. Which one are you doing this week, Cameron?
Oh, I'm doing lots of shows. I'm doing whatever Cam wants to do on a Tuesday show. So we're doing Bardic Knowledge every other week, and we did Bardic Knowledge last week. So this week, we're going to start something new that I'm going to try to do once a month, and it is going to be involving like personal fitness or strength training.
Lots of dumbbells.
Could be some dumbbells,
Big,
stuff
large
like
dumbbells.
that. I am
Lift up your dumbbells and with your arms.
certified USA weightlifting trainer, so we're going to talk about stuff like that, because that's a thing that doesn't make its way into nerdery very often, and there's no reason that it shouldn't, so why not? And we are going to have our friend Airlaser on with us. So
TPK herself.
we're gonna TPK herself.
Does that mean you're going
on
to TPK
screen.
her on stream? Because that would be great. Like, no, you must squat 300 today.
No. More. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be new, interesting, different. Tune in. We're gonna be literally talking about things you can do with no equipment. So if you've got nothing at home but you want to do stuff, we're going to talk about how to do it. So it'll be fun. It'll be good. So, and shout out to Airlaser because it was her idea initially that she kept being like, I want to hear about it. So it was her idea. So it's only fitting that she's on the very first one. And if I can convince her, she'll be back to many or all of them. So
Before we move to Wednesday, right before Cam you guys are going to start at 8 Cam or 9?
8 Central. 8 Central.
Okay. Then 5 to 7, I'm doing DM to Art again and coming back. Took a week off to get used to the new school year, which has begun for me. Don't have students yet, but we'll be there on Tuesday night.
Cool.
All right. And Wednesday, Jeff?
Yep, we're going to run this Wednesday. Taking some time off recently. We're going to make it happen. So, Pathfinder 2nd edition game that I'm running. And the guys get to do some playing. So, we'll be jumping back into that Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Thursday,
Never
video
letting that
game
genie
night.
go. Never letting that genie go.
Never ever.
Thursday night
We
is,
got a genie now.
Oh, yeah. Thursday night's video game night. The guys have started playing Grounded. I imagine this Thursday you will get to see more Grounded here on the channel.
I don't fully hate it. So
We have a lot of spiders to murder.
Yeah, we did some revenge playing.
So spider murdering will be happening around here Thursday. So if you haven't
Hashtag
checked
spider
Grounded
slayers.
yet, that's
Hashtag
coming.
spider
That'll be coming on
slayers.
Thursday. Friday here at T2KB is a night off. Usually,
But Airlaser's probably streaming.
Yeah, I was gonna say Airlaser's game is usually then. You might even catch Jeff on that one, or are you on the every other?
I believe we are playing this Friday, right? Probably. Yeah. It's a good game. It's real fun.
Sounds legit.
It is a kick-ass game. I don't know what my schedule is. I just show up, and we've been having a good time with it. It's Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Week with Jeff. So yes, you're playing Friday, Jeff. Put that
I
on
am
your
playing
calendar.
Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and
There it is in the
it's
chat.
quite a amusing game. It's very horror. It's very great. I do it live.
I solved last week's plot in the first 5 seconds I was there.
Solve the plot.
I solved it, then I just
I cast
Terrible.
plot device.
and then
He's good at that spell, though. Solve
And
plot.
then,
He really
Sat-
is.
So
Saturday next week we won't have anything because again Everstorm is every other week, and then Sunday will be Horror in Huttenberg following up.
Nice.
So a week from tomorrow, Horn Huttenberg will return with
Sweet.
Chapter 5, Bugs Are Us.
Bugs Are Us.
If you stopped in on the GM prep I did the other day, giving Jeff a day off, the chat named next episode Bugs Are Us.
Oh boy.
We built the battle map in Roll20. We made I did some character sheet updates and then they titled it Bugs Are Us. So.
I did some character updates. They all have 0 hit points now.
Nice.
Nobody has hit points in Zweihander, so that's accurate.
Whatever.
Real good game.
Whatever
also.
they have 0 life left.
It's mostly true. So, aside from that, we are giving away a Pathfinder 2nd edition core book if we get up to 200 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're enjoying our content here, you can find almost everything we do is making its way up onto our YouTube channel at some point. They get churned out there when we get time. Also, take time to check out Jeff's dad, David Lee Pancake. He makes art. He's streaming in the mornings now. I keep seeing it pop
Dragon
up in
Master.
the morning. So if you get a chance, check out his wares and things that he puts together. They're top-notch quality art, and they're kick-ass. They're awesome.
How's he coming along on Fulcrum Sculpt, by the way?
Oh, he came out of the oven the other day.
Nice. Nice.
Oddly enough, he came out with a bunch of cracks on his face.
Yes.
That Dad was really upset about, but I thought it looked amazing. So,
Dad, you gotta say that's beautiful.
yeah. So
Don't touch it.
it's really fascinating.
He's infernal.
I don't know what he'll do with it exactly, but
out of my
it looks good. You'll have to tune in and see it. I don't know when he's painting it, but it'll probably be soon.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
So I was trying to think. I think that's it for
I think that is,
the schedule and our shows that we got going on. At some point, you might even see Cameron playing more baseball. Who knows?
I
You never
will.
know around here.
I will. I could just show up randomly someday. Just be like, guess what?
2 o'clock in the afternoon, streaming baseball.
Maybe.
That's a good, not a bad time.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
All right, do we have a raid target, fellas?
I do. My
Fantastic.
buddy Oak Uriance is currently playing
Nice.
D&D.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna
Sweet.
pull him up here, and we're gonna make this thing happen.
Let's
Let's
do
roll in
it.
and keep the D&D train going.
Again, thanks everybody for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks for sticking with us, even though we had some
around.
technical issues and
Yep.
good times.
It was a
Stick around, say
heavy
hi to
one.
Oak.
It
Haven't
was
seen him
heavy.
in a
Our
while.
hearts hurt.
Since
Yeah.
All of our hearts hurt. Our eyes are walled up.